Hello children, I hope you are fit and healthy at home. Myself, Divya Sharma from Shivjyoti Educational Group, Kota. Children, today we will be continuing with chapter number 14, Conserving Our Environment. In part 1 video, we have covered the topics, what is environment, pollution and its control, and waste generation and disposal. In today's video, we will be learning about, in today's lesson, you will learn about types of waste, biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste, reducing waste, recycling biodegradable waste, reducing pollution. Now, we have two types of waste, biodegradable waste, which consists of vegetables or fruit peels, flowers, leaves, meat, bones, etc. Whereas non-biodegradable waste consists of your plastic bottles, metal cans, etc. Now we will see the difference between the two kinds of waste. Biodegradable waste, wastes obtained from plants and animals such as fruit peels, meat and bones, flowers, leaves and paper. This all kind of waste is biodegradable waste. Biodegradable waste rots and finally mixes with the soil. Now this all kind of waste can easily decompose in the soil. It can easily mix up with the soil. Whereas non-biodegradable waste, this waste does not rot. That means it keeps on lying on the ground for years. This waste does not get mixed up with the soil, like plastic bags, metal cans, glass bottles and broken glass pieces. The two kinds of waste are disposed in different ways. Reducing waste and disposing it properly are necessary to conserve the environment. Now you can see the two kinds of waste, they are being segregated and disposed. Like blue bins are used for your non-biodegradable waste and green bins are used for decomposing the biodegradable waste. So it is important to segregate this waste and dispose it properly. Now we will learn about how can you reduce waste. To conserve our environment, we must follow the policy of 4 R's. Here you have 4R principle which you should follow to conserve environment. Refuse, reduce, reuse and recycle. We look into these 4R principle in detail. Now, refuse. Refuse the things that add to garbage. Example, whenever you go out for shopping, carry your own cloth bag and refuse the plastic bag offered by the shopkeeper. What you are doing here is you are reducing the waste, which is our second principle. Reduce the use of things that create garbage. For example, sometimes we end up buying more than we need. And what happens? Either we throw it or after some time it gets rots and we throw it, like your vegetables and fruits. If you buy it in excess amount and if you are not able to consume it within time, it will all rot and ultimately you will throw it. So you are creating more garbage. Reuse. Instead of throwing away plastic bottles, they can be reused. Now instead of throwing these plastic bottles which are of no use to you, you can use it to store water, or else your jam bottles or your pickle jars, they can be used in the kitchen to store things. Thereby you are reusing the things. Recycle. Things that cannot be reused can be used to make other useful things. This is known as recycling. Now the waste which gets collected at your home, the waste collector comes and takes it, you give it to the waste collector. What he does? He further gives it in factories where these waste are being recycled and made into something new goods. Like your old newspaper, paper bags, metals and glass, they are melted in factories to produce new goods. So children, by following these 4R principle, you are conserving the environment. You are creating less garbage. Now, recycling biodegradable waste. What do you mean by recycling biodegradable waste? That means you are converting it into something reusable. like biodegradable waste can be used to help the environment. It can be converted into manure for plants by a process called composting. Now this biodegradable waste can be converted into manure. Manure is a kind of fertilizer used for plants, and this process of conversion is called composting. What is composting? It consists of burying the waste in the soil for about 2 months. It rots and changes into manure called compost, which is excellent for plants. Now, when you bury the biodegradable waste in the ground for at least 2 months, it will all rot and it will convert into manure, which is excellent for the use of plants. So what actually you are doing, you are converting something which is waste into a reusable material which is good for the plants. Now reducing pollution. How can you reduce pollution? Plant a tree for every tree cut down. Walk or cycle short distances to save fuel. Now instead of using your private vehicle to cover short distances, you can walk or cycle. Do not waste electricity. Switch off the lights and fans whenever they are not in use. Use alternate sources of energy, like solar energy can be used to cook food using a solar cooker. Be careful to use pesticides and insecticides at home. Manage your household waste better. If you manage your household waste better, you are helping in conserving the environment. Now have a look at the internal questions. What is the reason of global warming and climate change? On page number 102, you will find this question. Increasing levels of carbon dioxide in the air is believed to cause global warming and climate change. As we read in the chapter earlier, that the increased amount of carbon dioxide in the air and methane gas leads to global warming, and therefore it is resulting in climate change. What are the causes of land pollution? Land pollution is caused by excessive use of fertilizers and pesticides. So you should control the use of pesticides and insecticides. What do you mean by 4 Rs? As we read these 4 Rs, 4 Rs are used to conserve the environment, that is refuse, reduce, reuse and recycle. Now coming on to the copy work. Define environment. Environment is everything that makes up the surroundings of a living things and other natural resources. Example, air, soil, water, plants and animals. This all consists your environment. As I told you that it consists of living and non-living things. How can water pollution be reduced? Water pollution can be reduced by treating sewage and waste from homes and factories before disposing them in water bodies. As we read that if we treat the sewage waste which is generated at factories or at your homes before disposing it in water bodies, it should be segregated properly. Now what are the main causes of air pollution? How can it be reduced? The burning of fuels in houses, smoke from factories and vehicles are the main causes of air pollution. Air pollution can be reduced by planting trees and placing air filters in factory chimneys. Now as we learned that air pollution is caused due to fuels which are burnt in houses and the smoke which comes out of the factories and vehicles, and its control is by afforestation, and you can place air filters in the factory chimneys. Write 3 ways in which we can contribute to reducing pollution. How can you reduce pollution? We can contribute towards reducing pollution by planting trees, walking or cycling to nearby places, saving electricity. What is composting? What are its advantages? Composting is the process of burying biodegradable waste in the soil and turning it into manure, which can be used as fertilizers for crops. As we read, if you bury the biodegradable waste in the soil, it will rot and it will change into manure, which is called compost, and further it is very excellent for the growth of plants. How can refusing result in reduction of garbage? Refusing plastic bags and using your own cloth bags help in generating less waste, thus it reduces garbage. As I told you, if you refuse the use of plastic bags and if you are going for shopping, if you carry your own cloth bags, you are reducing the garbage. Okay. Question 5. How should waste like metal and glass pieces be disposed of? Metal and glass items can be given to the waste collector who supply in factories to make new things. As I told you, waste which is no more useful to you, you can give it to the waste collector who further supplies in factories where they are being recycled to make new things. Give 2 examples of reuse. Plastic bottles can be reused to store water. Newspapers can be reused to make paper bags. If we reuse your plastic bottles and newspapers, it is one of the examples of reusing. Now question number 7, explain the difference between biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. Give 3 examples of each. Biodegradable waste. Biodegradable waste rots and mixes with the soil. As I told you, it easily mixes with the soil. Biodegradable waste comes from plants and animals. You get the biodegradable waste from plants and animals. Example is vegetables, leaves, flowers, food waste, etc. Non-biodegradable waste does not rot and mix with the soil. It does not rot and mixes with the soil. It can remain for a long period of time. Non-biodegradable waste comes from plastic and related things. Example, metal, cans, plastic bag, glass, etc. Non-biodegradable waste comes from plastic and it does not rot easily. And example of these are metal, cans, plastic bag and glass. So this was all about chapter number 14. Thank you.